Hi guys, and welcome to another tutorial. In this look I have done just a navy blue smoky eye. It's a nice alternative to the traditional black and silver smoky eye. I think it certainly complements brown eyes very well. So if you wanted to try something slightly different, this is a great little look if you wanted to wear it out clubbing or some formal event. As you can see, I do have a different background. I have moved, so please let me know if the lighting and everything is okay and if you like the background. Other than that guys, please watch the tutorial and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. So to start off with, I'm going to do my base. So I'm going to use my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum in number 52. And I'm just going to use my little flat top kabuki brush and I'm going to buff my foundation in. So now I've done my foundation, I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow because I want my foundation to soak into my skin. And then if I need to do any touch-ups with concealer and powdering, I'll do that at the end. So now I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo pencil in Black Bean. And it's just a plain black pencil. And I'm going to use that as my base all over the eyelid. So I'm just taking it to about there. I'm not going to put it too high up to the socket because I'm going to blend it. Now I'm just going to take a small synthetic eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to blend that in. This is going to stop it from creasing, from build-up of too much product. And it's also going to make the eyeshadows that I place on top of it even more intense. Because this is quite a dark look, I want the base to be dark. Now I'm just going to take my contour colour that I'm going to use a little bit later and an E40 brush, yes, E40 brush from Sigma. I'm just going to use that as my socket colour to help blend out the eyeshadows later. So I'm just going to lift my eyebrows and pop that in the socket. Now this is the trick to a smoky eye. You need to make sure that everything is really blended nicely, otherwise it can look really tacky and harsh, unless that's the look you're going for. But yes, I like to blend everything out really well. So by doing this earlier, it makes the job a lot easier later on. So to do my eyeshadow look today, I'm going to be using the Chi Chi Exotic palette, and it looks like this. Some really amazing colours in there, not for your everyday natural look, but definitely you could do some amazing looks with this. So I'm going to be doing a blue smoky eye, so I'm going to sort of swap between the two of these. We'll see how we go. I haven't really got a plan, so yes. I'm just going to use a small eyeshadow brush and I'm going to pick up the darkest shade. So it's a very dark navy blue with flecks of light blue glitter through it. So I'm just going to pack that on the outer portion of the eye. To make the colours really intense, I'm using a patting motion, which will transfer as much product as possible onto the lid. So I'm just patting like this. Now with a smaller blending brush, this is just from Nude by Nature, I'm just going to blend the edges of that. Now I'm going to swap between the two eyeshadows, so the lighter blue and the darker blue. And I'm just going to do one swipe in the dark, one swipe in the lighter blue, tap it off, and I'm going to concentrate that on the center of the eyelid. Just taking a blending brush again, and I'm just going to clean that up. And just keep going. Now I'm starting to take just the lighter colour on the brush and bringing that right onto the inner corner of the eye. And I'm just going to blend the edges. Okay, now that you have super crazy dark eyes, I'm going to take my face powder and that original blending brush, and I'm just going to tap it off, and I'm just going to work that into the top part just to blend everything out. Now I'm just going to take that navy blue shadow and I'm going to sweep it under the eyes. So I'm just going to drag it under here, about halfway. Okay, now that everything is super dark, I'm just going to go and clean up. So I'm just taking a makeup wipe and I'm just going to drag it up and just get any little fallout from underneath. So this is why I leave concealing till later, after I do a dark eye look. So I'm just going to clean up in here as well. I'm going to take a Kohl black eye pencil from Rimmel. It's in the colour Jet Black. And I'm just going to run that into the waterline. My tight line. And right into my lash line, and I'm going to smudge this out later. So now I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm just going to smudge that in. Just taking my blending brush again and blending over. So with smoky eyes, it's a lot of blending, going back and forth, building up colour, and then blending. So that's the best way to stop yourself from going too overboard. Now I'm just going to go in and conceal and brighten everything up. So I'm using my Pro Conceal by LA Girl, and it's got a little handy brush applicator. So I'm going to take that right the way under the eyes because I don't want under my eyes to be dark. And in all my high points, so down the middle of my forehead, my nose, around my nose, and my chin. Here and here. Now I'm just going to blend it out with my brush that I use for my foundation. And don't forget to conceal in here. So in this area I always use a more precise synthetic brush just so that it blends out better. Now I'm going to go in with my contour colour. This one is NYX Blush in Taupe. So I'm just taking that on a tapered highlighter brush from Sigma. I love this brush because it's nice and small and it gives me very defined, a very defined contour. So I'm just going to pop that on in all the places I need it to be, and then I'm going to blend it. And down my nose. Now I'm just using a powder blush brush from Sigma to blend out my contour. So before I go and set all my makeup, I'm going to do my eyebrows. So everybody does their eyebrows differently, so I'm going to go and do mine and I'll be straight back. So I just took that concealer that I used in the high points of my face and under my eyes, and I'm just using that to clean up and perfect my brows. Okay, so when I do a really dramatic smoky eye, sometimes I don't even wear blush. I just use a bronzer. But in this case, I'm going to use a little bit of my favorite blush, which is NARS Orgasm. And I'm just taking a little bit of that and just sweeping it up my cheekbones. So it just gives me that little bit of a glow because it has got some shimmer in it. So I'm going to keep my lips really natural, so I'm going to use this Nude lip liner by Natio. For my lipstick, I'm going to use MAC lipstick in Hue. And I can't believe I nearly forgot this, my mascara. So I'm going to just curl my eyelashes. And I'm going to use my favorite mascara, which is Essence I Love Extreme. And I'm going to put lots of that on the top and bottom. It wouldn't be a dramatic look without some false eyelashes, so I'm going to use my Ardell Demi Whispies and my Duo Lash Glue, and I'm just going to apply these lashes. So now that I've finished my eyelashes, I'm just going to set everything so it doesn't move throughout the day. So I get oily mostly around my chin, my nose and my forehead. So I'm just pressing that, and then just a little bit on my jawline and under my eyes. Okay everybody, so this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And also if you have any requests for any future tutorials, please leave them down in the comment section below. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.